Have you ever stopped to wonder whether one of your most familiar, comforting daily habits could actually be working against you after the age of 70? For almost our entire lives, we have been told that taking a hot bath or shower every single day is the absolute key to staying clean, healthy, and presentable. It feels like simple common sense. The more frequently you bathe, the better you are caring for your body, right? But what if that belief isn't entirely true anymore? As we grow older, our skin, our muscles, our energy levels, and our balance all change in ways that many people never fully realize. A bathing routine that felt perfectly normal and refreshing at age 40 or 50 may not be the healthiest or the safest choice decades later. In fact, for many older adults, bathing too often may contribute to dry, fragile skin, increase the hidden risk of slips and falls, and even make everyday life far more exhausting than it needs to be. In today's video, we are going to explore what many seniors are simply never told. We will look at 7 surprising facts about how often experts suggest older adults should really bathe. We'll share simple ways to stay wonderfully fresh without putting unnecessary stress on your body, and practical habits that can protect your skin, reduce the risk of infection, and make the bathroom a much safer place. Before we begin, if you enjoy learning simple, practical ways to stay healthy, confident, and independent as you age, we would love to have you join our community. Please take a moment to subscribe and give this video a like. And if you are ready to discover something that might completely change the way you think about personal hygiene, share your city, state, or country in the comments below. It is always so wonderful to see people from all around the world coming together to support healthier, happier aging. Now let's get started. Fact number 1. Daily baths can harm senior skin. Let's begin with something that surprises many older adults. After the age of 70, your skin is simply no longer the same skin you had 20 or 30 years ago. Even if you feel vibrant, healthy, and active, your skin has been quietly changing over time. And those gentle changes can make a daily hot shower much less beneficial than it once was. Many people assume that wrinkles are the biggest sign of aging skin, but in reality, what happens beneath the surface matters so much more. As the years pass, the outer layer of the skin gradually becomes thinner, making it less resistant to everyday friction. Your body produces less collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep skin firm and flexible. Most importantly, the oil glands that once kept your skin naturally moisturized become far less active. While that might sound like a small difference, it means your skin has a much harder time holding onto moisture. This is where a long, hot shower every day can begin to create problems. Hot water may feel incredibly soothing, especially for stiff joints, but it strips away the tiny amount of natural oil your skin still manages to produce. Consider the experience of Alina, a 75-year-old grandmother who loved ending every evening with a steaming hot shower to help her relax. Over time, she found herself waking up at 2:00 a.m. because her legs and arms felt unbearably itchy. She tried switching to expensive lotions, assuming they were the problem. It wasn't until her doctor gently suggested taking shorter showers, using lukewarm water, and bathing less frequently that she noticed a remarkable difference. Within 2 weeks, her skin felt calmer, she slept soundly through the night, and the constant urge to scratch simply disappeared. If your skin feels tight, dry, or itchy, it might be a sign that you are washing away more moisture than your body can replace. Fact number 2. Less bathing may lower the risk of infection. Most of us were raised to believe that more washing always means fewer germs, and that makes perfect sense when we think about washing our hands before preparing food. But aging skin has entirely different needs. When the protective surface of the skin becomes thin and fragile, washing the entire body too frequently can actually weaken the very barrier that helps keep harmful bacteria out. You may have noticed that older skin bruises or tears much more easily than it once did. A tight watch bend or a small bump against a doorway can leave a mark. When we take daily hot showers, use harsh soaps, and rub vigorously with a towel, we can create microscopic tears in this fragile skin. Imagine Robert, a 78-year-old retired teacher who scrubbed his arms and legs firmly every morning because he wanted to feel completely clean. One day, a tiny, invisible break in his overly dry skin allowed bacteria to enter, leading to a painful skin infection on his shin that took weeks to heal. Robert didn't need to give up feeling clean. He simply needed a gentler routine. By reducing his full showers to twice a week, patting himself dry instead of rubbing, and using a mild cleanser only where necessary, his skin grew stronger. Preventing infection isn't just about washing germs away. It's about keeping the skin's natural armor strong enough to block them. Fact number 3. Falls are a bigger threat than dirt. For many older adults, the bathroom is one of the most dangerous rooms in the entire home. At first glance, it doesn't seem threatening. But once water, soap, and steam are added, even a simple shower becomes a physically demanding and risky environment. A wet floor offers very little traction. Steam can fog your vision, and as we age, our balance naturally changes. The muscles in our core and legs may not react quite as quickly, and our inner ear doesn't provide the exact same sense of stability it once did. Furthermore, hot water causes blood vessels to widen, which can temporarily lower blood pressure and lead to sudden dizziness. Take Martha, an active 82-year-old who lived independently. One morning in the shower, the hot water made her feel slightly lightheaded. When she turned to reach for her shampoo, her foot slipped. She managed to catch the safety bar and avoided a terrible fall, but the experience shook her deeply. A fall in the bathroom can change an older person's health, confidence, and independence in a matter of seconds. By reducing the number of full showers you take each week, you are making a highly practical safety decision. Being slightly less than perfectly scrubbed for one day is rarely a serious threat to your health. A fall, however, is. After 70, staying safely on your feet is far more important than taking a full shower every single morning. Fact number 4. Your body has its own cleaning system. We often think our bodies stay clean only because we scrub them with soap. But the truth is far more wonderful. Your skin is an active, living organ with its own natural systems for protecting, renewing, and balancing itself. One of these systems is the skin microbiome, a community of tiny, helpful microorganisms that live on your skin. They compete with bad germs and help maintain a healthy, slightly acidic environment. When we take long, hot showers every day and use harsh antibacterial soaps, we wash away these helpful organisms and strip the skin of its natural defenses. Think of a beautiful garden. If you strip away all the topsoil and helpful insects in the name of making it perfectly clean, the plants will struggle to survive. Your skin responds the same way. Sometimes, the healthiest choice you can make is to simply stop interfering so aggressively. Supporting your body's natural balance often means stronger, more comfortable skin. Fact number 5. Experts say once or twice a week is often enough. Many healthcare professionals, including dermatologists and geriatric specialists, agree on a simple truth. For healthy seniors with normal daily activities, a full bath or shower once or twice a week is often perfectly enough to maintain excellent hygiene. This recommendation might sound unusual to ears that have been trained to expect a daily shower, but healthy aging is about adapting our habits as our bodies change. Of course, the ideal schedule depends on you. If you enjoy gardening in the warm sun, or if you exercise vigorously, you may naturally need to bathe more often. But if your daily routine involves reading, relaxing at home, or taking short, pleasant walks in cool weather, your skin is likely collecting much less sweat and dirt than you might imagine. Listening to your body is far wiser than stubbornly following an outdated daily schedule. If this information has changed the way you think about bathing, let us know by leaving a 2 in the comments below. Your comment might encourage another older adult to rethink a habit that could vastly improve their comfort. Fact number 6. daily baths can exhaust seniors. Bathing seems simple, but for an older adult, it is a highly physical activity. It involves walking across a slippery room, stepping over a tub edge, reaching, stretching, washing hair, drying off, and getting dressed. As muscle mass naturally decreases with age, remaining upright throughout an entire shower can begin to feel like a full workout. Add the draining effect of hot water and steam, and a morning shower can completely deplete a senior's energy for the rest of the day. Consider Thomas, an 81-year-old who loved to take morning walks. He noticed that on the days he took his long morning shower, his legs felt heavy, he felt short of breath, and he often skipped his walk and settled for a quick, unfulfilling lunch because he was simply too tired. When a physical therapist suggested he shower only twice a week and use a shower chair when he did, Thomas was amazed. He suddenly had his energy back for walking, visiting friends, and enjoying his hobbies. Energy is a precious, limited resource in later life. Spending too much of it standing in a hot shower can leave you with less strength for the activities that truly bring joy and independence to your day. Fact number 7. Hygiene is not just about bathing. One of the most liberating ideas to remember is that good hygiene and taking a full shower are not the same thing. Bathing is just one small part of personal care. There are many simple, gentle alternatives that keep you feeling fresh without the exhaustion or risk of a shower. A soft washcloth with lukewarm water can be used daily to clean the areas that truly need it: the face, underarms, feet, and skin folds. This sponge bath approach maintains excellent cleanliness without stressing the skin. Furthermore, changing into clean clothes, especially fresh socks and underwear every day, creates an immediate sense of freshness. Brushing your teeth twice a day and washing your hands thoroughly before eating or after using the restroom will do far more to prevent illness than a daily full-body scrub ever could. Hygiene should never become a test of endurance. It should adapt to you. The goal is not to achieve an unrealistic standard of perfect cleanliness. The goal is to remain comfortable, healthy, socially confident, and above all, safe. If you agree that personal care should be flexible and based on exactly what your body needs today. Growing older does not mean giving up on cleanliness. It simply means learning to care for your miraculous, changing body in a wiser, gentler, and safer way. By taking fewer full showers, utilizing a shower chair, keeping the water comfortably warm instead of hot, and focusing on gentle spot cleaning, you can protect your fragile skin, preserve your precious energy, and drastically reduce the risk of a fall. Do not follow an old habit just because you have always done it that way. Listen to your body and choose a routine that helps you feel wonderfully clean without causing discomfort. Which of these 7 facts surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video brought you comfort or helpful advice, please give it a like, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel for more practical, warm advice on living a healthier, safer, and more independent life after 70. Take beautiful care of yourself, and remember, sometimes taking better care of your body doesn't mean doing more. It means doing it more wisely.